Tonight, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Marcus Mariota and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we wrap up this Thanksgiving weekend with a compelling matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of...
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. As we take a peek at their versatile quarterback, the Hawaii native and former Oregon Duck, Marcus Mariota.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Alexander. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Alexander, and he'll take this one down to the 36. Here's 3rd and 3. Mariota. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over to the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Mariota's throw pulled in by Marshall. And out of bounds right around the 20. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Mariota now. His pass caught at the 4. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. To throw Mariota. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll take this down to the 33. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. operating from the red zone now. Mahomes. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. This is caught. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That time, a 9-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Marcus Mariota in the offense heading back out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now Mariota. And that is incomplete. A lot. Now Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And some strong running. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out now come the Eagles. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his lead. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Eagles hit 10-1 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him, feet were moving, the legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his off-season working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time.
Wanted to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be close to another 1st down. In fact, he has a 1st down on a gain of 10. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Alexander to about the 40-yard line. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Mariota. That's complete to Ward. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he didn't quite have the back spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lot. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And again, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Justin Herbert leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Lamar Jackson, terrific as usual, as his guys run their mark to a sterling 11-1. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. Jake Hayner, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Throwing is Mariota. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And the Steelers set to take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Mariota. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Up have a Steelers 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Alexander. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll run up the middle with Campbell. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Mariota to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A quick throw there is incomplete. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Alexander, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Throwing, Mariota. That's Ward, complete right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will knot us up at 10. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal.
They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Defensively, they were in the 3-4. That O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now 2nd and 5. In motion, Gronkowski. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. In motion, the tight end. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Dodges him at the 50. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man downfield is Hill. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, 57 yards. And the Eagles strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. That's to Marshall on the quick slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Steeler 1st down and a pickup of 11 yards. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, completes this to Ward. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mariota. One more time for Ward here, and he's got it again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Mariota. He'll get this to Ward. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Play action now, Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Alexander. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Up the middle they go. Alexander, and he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The fullback dive held up short, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Mahomes now on 1st down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 91 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And up to a Mariota sets to lead this offense. Down by 2 touchdowns, 2:16 to play. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Mariota on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Room past the 35 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And not that the coach asked me, but I do like the call there to start the drive. Looking for something maybe to jumpstart this offense. And they decide to run a little screen play. Maybe give their running back a little bit of space. Mission accomplished. He turns that into good yardage and a quick first down.
Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Marshall. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And just shutting him off there. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. McCaffrey running up the middle. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Eagles, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.